Hey there, how y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. I was sitting here and my amazing sales and revenue strategist gave me an assignment. And I basically am having to share a list with her of funders. And so I wanted to show you really quickly how I actually leverage and use ChatGPT or artificial intelligence to help me pull together a funding list. For those of you guys that don't know me, I am Torin Darling Brazel, founder, CEO, and president of Ignite. And, I'm always talking about and sharing just how helpful using artificial intelligence is. Like, it saves me so much time. For those of you guys that have never heard me say this before, what I've learned in these 27 years, raising $48 million dollars over the course of these 27 years is that I have to submit 100 requests in order to get um, at least 10 yeses, but those 90 no's are normal. And so while, I get excited and I'm grateful for the 10 yeses, I absolutely have conditioned myself not to fall out and get really upset about the 90 no's. But the truth of the matter is, y'all, the same time and energy that it took me to do the 10 that I got a yes with, it took me to do the 90 that I got to know with. And so leveraging and using this technology to help save me time and energy and money just has become an everyday part of my life. And so with this, what you want to do is you want to actually leverage it to help you one understand like who you are and what you do. Now fortunately I use it a lot, so I'm actually going to go ahead and share, have it pull together a summary. So this is what I'll say, and you can actually now use this dictate button. So those of you guys that aren't good with typing or not comfortable with typing, you now don't even have to do that. So this is what I'm going to do. Watch this. Hi, ChatGPT. I need your help putting together a list of funders for Ignite. But before you do, can you give me a summary of Ignite, especially leaning into our new financial wellness programming? Hit the little check. See, it's literally translated what I said. And now here it is, right? So it's saying Ignite is a dynamic nonprofit organization committed to transforming rural, grassroots, and underserved communities by strengthening the capacity of ESOs, nonprofits, or social impact enterprises. With a focus on economic justice, sustainability, and operational excellence, Ignite delivers strategic guidance, fiscal management, technical assistance, and training design to help mission driven organizations thrive. Ignite Financial Wellness Program. In response to growing economic disparities and funding uncertainties, Ignite has launched a robust financial wellness program that equips nonprofit and small business leaders with the tools to build long term financial health. This program includes and it lists all of the different things that we have. Okay. And so now I'm going to say, fantastic. Thanks so much. Now, based on this information, can you please generate a comprehensive list of foundations that may have an interest in funding my work? So now we're going to let it just start giving us a list of foundations. So here we go, right? So financial wellness and resilience funders. Lincoln Financial Foundation, Voya Foundation, National Endowment for Financial Education, Foundation for Financial Wellness. Then it gives a rural, right? So it has the USDA, the Foundation for Rural Service, the Pattern Family Foundation, LISC. And I'm just showing you, right? It also has capacity building and nonprofit infrastructure funders. So the TD Charitable Foundation, the Nonprofit Finance Fund, Instrumental Capacity Building Grants, Columbus Foundation, Capacity Building. It has then regional and community-based funders, Regions, Scharbauer, Manistee. Okay, so it's giving me a great list. And I'm going to say, oh, this is wonderful. Thanks so much. Is there anyone else? And while it's pulling that, let's go back up so you can see it gave me 3. That's 4, so 7. That one was 11. Let's see. Financial 4, 8, 12, 15. Okay. So it gave me 15, right? And now, let's see, did it give me anybody else? Okay, so nope. Let's see. Oh, it did give me a few more, but these look like they're redundant. Okay, so it gave me 15. Now, I've been doing this a really long time. So I actually have a list that I started with a lot of different funders. So I'm actually going to just copy and paste my list over here because this is like funders and partners and all of that. So I'm just going to, with ChatGPT, go ahead and list my list, and I'm letting it analyze it. And I literally gave it 87, y'all. I gave it 87. But here we go, right? So it's now even began to put all of this into a spreadsheet. So I'm going to say, this is fantastic. Can you create the list here in the chat? Right? So it is now breaking this down, right? So it's giving you the national foundations, 26, the financial literacy and wellness specific funders, that took me to 35, the entrepreneurship and ecosystem building funders. Let's see. What did this take us to? Because I want you to see how they break this down now, right? So the entrepreneurship and ecosystem, that took it to 54. The regional and community-based partners took me to 70. My civic and identity aligned organizations took me to 76. Unconventional and influencer driven allies is 80. And then corporate philanthropy takes me to 82. So now I'm going to say, fantastic. Thanks so much, ChatGPT. Now, can you create a spreadsheet that includes the company name, website, funding priority, if applicable, submission deadline, geographic focus, and I'll do funding priority, if applicable, submission deadline, geographic focus. So it's a company name, their website, what they actually fund, if they have a specific area that they fund, and then the submission deadline. Okay. And I'll say, do you understand? And literally, you guys, within less than 5 minutes, right? You're literally able to use this technology to be able, bam, to create your list. So now I have literally 80 leads, right? It started with 15, but because of my institutional knowledge, I know the different things that I'm looking for. But right here, do you guys see this? This is my funder spreadsheet: company name, the website, their funding priority, the submission deadline, the geographic focus, right there in plain sight. And so it gave me that little snapshot, but within the actual chat, it will also go ahead and give me a Google Sheet. And so I'm going to say, yes, please create a Google Excel sheet. Okay, so it's going to give me a link right there. Download, click on it, and voila, you literally have your list. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to let you get back to your day, but hopefully this was helpful for you to be able to see how you can leverage ChatGPT or any other AI tool to help you create a list of particular funding opportunities. All you need to do is make sure that you let it know who you are, what you do, who you serve, right? And then once it has a clear understanding of those things, you ask it to share a list for you of all of the potential funders that can help you. So I'm going to let you get back to your day. Have an amazing one, and stay focused and stay positive, because I know in a lot of cases it's really challenging out here in these social impact and nonprofit streets. But I promise you, we're going to be better than okay. We are not just going to survive, we are absolutely going to thrive. And if you want access to that list, the exhaustive list of like 80 plus opportunities, I would encourage you to become a member of Ignite Central. That is literally going out to our members before close of business today. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye, y'all.